guys, my name is Srujan. I am 8 years old and today I am presenting you the review of the new Mahindra XUV 500. So, first I would like to give shout out to Salil uncle for providing me this pretty XUV W10. So now let's start the review. First, we would like to talk about the exterior and the front. Well, when the old XUV came out, we really liked the exteriors of it. It looks nice and aggressive, looks chunky. It looks better. The aggression has trimmed down, but it still looks more magnificent. As you can see, the new grill, it has more chrome in it, and the new fog lamp housing, which has a dash of chrome. The headlamps are really cool. They have both the S-shaped light guides over there, and then the S-shaped light guides, which I think they look really cool. And you have, now let's talk the features. Now you have the projector headlamps and this hydraulic assisted hood. That means hydraulic assisted hood means you don't need the traditional prop. You just lift up the hood and there you go. There's this nice black housing over here. And these headlamps actually are automatic, so as are wipers. I mean, when you turn on that function, the headlamps would automatically turn on when it's night time, and the wipers would automatically turn on when it's raining. So now let's come to the side. These are very tough. Being a Mahindra, of course, these alloy wheels look really awesome. And there's this puddle lamp. Means when you unlock the car, you can see one XUV 500 logo projecting on the ground. So it also acts as a puddle lamp. I mean, so if there's a puddle, you don't step into it and do a mess because the lights are there to indicate it. And one more thing, these side footboards, these do not come as standard feature on the XUV. It's, I think, an accessory. And these curtains, the owner has put on this car. This does not come standard on the XUV. You can also notice this chrome lining which goes over here. This massive wheel just looks really nice. And now can you see this small button over here? This is for your keyless entry. So when you don't have to have the key in your hand, you don't have to press any button. You just keep your key in the pocket or with yourself and press this button over here to unlock the car. And these mirrors are power folding. Means when you unlock the car, they fold and unfold automatically. And inside, you don't have to put your hand out of your window to adjust these mirrors. And now that's about it for the sides. Let's go in the back. Now you will notice the back is very similar to the older car. These you can see, but there's a chrome dash of chrome over here, which the company has put, and then this camera over here. Otherwise, everything remains the same. There's no difference. Now, okay, enough of the exterior. Now let's move on to the interior features. So okay, here as you can see, I'm in the car. Very comfortable seats. Seats are really supportive. Let me close the door. Yeah, seats are very supportive in this car. Very comfortable. Good lumbar support. Good amount of support. Good under thigh support. Steering wheel looks really nice. So you can see on the right side you have your music system controls. On the left side you will find your voice command and your cruise controls. Then and you have this really nice 3D dials. I'll have to switch the car on for that. Okay. Then you have the steering audio controls, and you see these. Please note, guys, these really nice dials over here. Over there, these are 3D dials actually, and these array of lights over here which look really nice. And then you have many cup holders throughout the car. You have one storage space here, then 2 cup holders over here, and then the armrest over here. So there's actually a storage inside it. Yeah, there's actually a storage. This is cooled actually. The cool air, you just have to twist this and the cold air blows inside it. There's also, I think, some compartment. And as you can see, your hill start assist buttons over here, your hazard lights, your micro hybrid, your lounge lighting, your ESP button, and your hill start assist again. Then you can see the automatic climate controls over here, then as you can see. And if you're on here, it will show you a separate box, so it won't disturb you whatever you are doing. And then here is the music system. As you can see, it's showing key not detected in vehicle because there's no key inside the car, I think. It's not my car. And then you have your power button, then turn it on, then home. As you can see, different tabs over here. Let's go to media, then your radio, I think, your tuning slide. Okay, let's stop that for the minute. Okay, now you have showing key not detected in vehicle because there's no key. Just as I told you, you have your band over here, your auto store, then your media over here. You can see radio, USB, audio, USB, video, USB, photo, Bluetooth, aux, etc. Then you have your settings over here. Bass, you have your bass, mid-range, treble, and all that. Bells and fader. You can actually drag this across rather than doing this, or your center over here. Startup audio over here, then SDVC, speed adaptive volume, actually I think it is.
Yes.
And now let's go to home. Now then phone. Now no phone connected because there's no Bluetooth inside the car, but when you have the Bluetooth connected, you have this, you can dial a number from this and can dial a number from here. Now we were in car info, so let's go in car info. Fuel info, which shows your average mileage, your distance to empty, your tire pressure monitoring. You can see the tire pressure, your reverse camera, alert info, service info, and I can show you this one, this fuel, the distance to empty over here, and your average mileage. Then your tire-tronics, you can see it shows all 4 tires including the Stepney. Then you have your reverse camera, you can see, which is very convenient for this massive car. Alert info, key not detected, it's not showing. That's why. Service info, no service due. I think this is a new car, so it's not showing. Now you have your button to go into this menu because I was here. Then now let's go to navigation. So this is your maps. As you can see, we are in India right now, Maharashtra, in Mumbai. Actually, you have your zoom in buttons over here. You have these buttons to zoom in, zoom out. You can zoom in like this also. This just support, I think, zoom gestures. And you have your search options over here. Then over here your compass, then your voice, I think, how much you want that lady or that person to speak. Then this is, I think, your to change the direction of that, and I think pretty sure that these you might have seen. So now let's go over here. As you can see, there actually it's showing, I think, POI over here. It's showing POI, I think. You can search the address over here actually. Then you can select country or state, then you can cross this actually, I think. Then it brings you back to this menu. Click this. I don't know what is it, but it's, I think, something about your route. Then you can change this route. So highways, narrow roads, ferries, toll roads, etc. And toll roads. Okay, and this is your navigation. The navigation ends over here. And this is your 3D, 2D, and your automatic dimming here. This, I think, is your owner's manual. Then I think this came back to this in the settings actually. This you can even change this language in the navigation. Say it has English and Hindi and many other different languages. And that's it, I think, for the music system. And this is when you adjust the climate, it shows you a separate box actually. Oh, it's fan speed, it's too much. It's making a lot of noise actually. And then you have your mute info. You can have your EQ set, you can apps, video list, and I think that's it for the music system. And you have your voice command, which are really cool, I think. So in many cars you have voice commands, but this is special because you can use your voice command to turn on your wipers, to turn on your headlamps, and etc. Oh, and one more thing, the driver also gets voice notes for if there's any. Now, in other cars, there are just beeps if there's no seat belt. In this car, if that function is activated, the person says, okay, your seat belt is not activated, your engine oil is low or anything. And then you have your mirror controls over here. The driver side window is fully automatic in this car. Other you will have to hold it. You have your bottle holders over here to keep your things like your bottles over here. Then, look at the handbrake. It's so tall actually. It's very tall. It's like a 20th century Viper handbrake. And you have these buttons, console over here. I think this is your lounge lighting. This controls your lounge lighting over here.
Okay.
And there's a box over here to keep your things over here. And then I think this is your lounge lights. Yeah. Can you see it's light up? Now it's not night, so it's not too effective. But still you can see just a bit of the lounge lights over here. Over here and here. Your sunroof over here, I think. Yeah, you can open your sunroof from this. I think this is open and this is closed. Now let's turn off the lounge lights. And yeah. The lounge lights are off. But one feature I found missing over here was this is adjusted by a tab. Now it should have actually auto dimming because the cars below it have auto dimming mirrors. It's actually no car in this class has it, so it should have, I think. And then you have your sunglass holder over here. Now what I found missing was there's the older car had conversation mirror over here, that's cut now. Now they have cut the conversation mirror. I think that was a really cool thing, the conversation mirror, but now they have cut it unfortunately. And then you have your lumbar adjustment over here to adjust the seats, I think. And then for convenience you also have your 12 volt power supply over here. And there are two glove boxes actually. Look, this is the upper one. Oh. And this is the lower one. The lower one is massive, I mean you can fit your laptop in there actually. Okay, now let's check out what is under the hood. Seat is forward, so you can actually finding a comfortable driving position is greens. So under the hood sits a 2.2 liter M Hawk engine producing 140 PS of power and 330 Newton meters of torque. There's also something called next track which controls the steering angle sensor and so on. Now this car gives you a mileage of 16 mixed city and highway. And one more thing, you can see the hood is hydraulically assisted. That means you don't need a traditional hood prop to open it, and which makes it opening really easy. Okay, now let's check in the back. Here is the view of the dashboard from the back seat. From the middle seat, I think you can see everything. It's good enough. So as I pointed out, this your lumbar support adjustment. Here you can see the file holder here. Really comfortable rear seat. I have massive amount of legroom, good amount of headroom as well. I mean it's good amount of space over here. And also the under thigh support is pretty good. And you have some nice creature comforts over here as well, like this file holder over here and your AC vents at the back. And over here you also have your 12V power outlet. And in the middle there is good amount of leg room. The floor is completely flat, so whoever sitting here should not fight for leg space. Good amount of head space in the middle as well. And the bench is really flat. So whoever sitting here should have good under thigh support. And it's a wide car, so it should not be too much of pushing at the back to sit three people in comfort. But one thing I found missing was the sliding and reclining second row. And you have your armrest over here as well, which has two cup holders on it. And your door bins are large enough to house big bottles. And you have good amount of storage over here. Now let's see the third row. As you can see, to get into the third row, actually really tight to get over here. And as you can see, I'm in here over here. right now. I have decent amount of headroom, but legroom will be really tight for tall people. I have decent amount over here, but somebody tall will really have to squeeze over here. I mean, it's a 5+2 SUV. You can just have 2 people at the back in emergencies. But you have some nice features over here like this 12V power supply and this storage and this bottle holder. This is for opening your fuel lid just in case if the mechanism is not working. And you have your AC vents over here. And here also with your blower controls over here. So now let's get out of here. You can see seat tumbles easily, but it's a really tiny space to get out of this. Alright. So as you can see, right now the third row is up and there's almost no space over here. But you can fold this third row down. Last fold. As you can see with the third row folded down, it's really massive boot. The third row itself does not intrude into the luggage carrying capacity. This is your spare tire because this car does not have the spare tire under the boot floor, but it's below over here under the body. Okay, and you also have this camp light over there, and you can fold down that second row too, which I'm showing you. You have your rear parking sensors too and the reverse camera just as I showed you. As you saw, it's packed with features. And I really like it because it's packed with features and it has decent amount of driving experience. So okay, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you. 5 out of 5. In features, I would like to rate it 5 out of 5. In practicality, I would like to rate it 4.5. In driving experience, I would like to rate it 4.5. In looks, I would like to rate it 5. And in capability, I would like to rate it 5. And I'll also say some things to convince you to buy this car. First, of course, it's very capable. It can take you any parts of India. Second thing, it has very aggressive looks very nice. Third thing, it's very practical. I mean, not too practical, but it's practical enough. Fourth thing, it has bright variety of features. So okay, thank you again.